Howdy folks, Justin here, and today we're hopping onto the ladder with something new. The name of the deck. This is a Crusader deck that I was like, I really want to play another deck with wolves. Not like tribal wolves, but with Conjurer's Spirit, the wolf support card. So I was like, well, what deck gains some life? You know what? This deck is going to try to gain some life. I don't know. It's got a really high prophecy count. I feel like if we queue into aggro, we might do pretty well. And it looks like we're against Warrior, so I think we just auto-lose to Rage Warrior. But if it's not Rage Warrior, we might do pretty well. I'll keep this hand. Pretty excited to give this a shot. We have East March Crusader. We don't have Moose. I couldn't fit it in, even though I think it would be reasonable. I think we're going to take some damage. So, and my opponent not playing anything is a little troubling. Given what I think we're going to do against Rage Warrior. We are a kind of clunky mid-range beatdown if my opponent's... Oh, okay. That'll be alright. There's Golden Saint, so we need to preserve our life total. Because that is how we're going to win. Drop this bad boy down, gain a life, swing into this. Just want to stay ahead of my opponent. I have Javelins instead of casting into times to just up that prophecy count. Not sure that that's correct, but it is my plan. Ooh, we're playing against werewolves. Alright. Yeah, I'll lay down my green-packed ambusher. There are any number, Skaven, charge creatures, things like that that could prove to be a problem here, but... Yeah, this is... Alright, I'm in. We got two bad... creative versions of, I apologize about the misspeaking there. Two creative versions of more traditional decks. I could just Javelin it, but I feel like we're going to need that later. It's the best use of my Magicka. But you know what? My plan next turn is just to... You see, this is the sort of prophecy life gain stuff I'm talking about. This card's both in one. I think next turn we're just going to Golden Saint pretty successfully, so. A Sower Revenge would be less than ideal. Let's see here. Yeah, we Sower... If he Sowers and we Javelin it and then swing into this, like I could kill it, but he would break a rune. That's not going to do it. So I am going to be able to... Uh-oh. Okay. Well. What if I just swing both my guys in? I'm at a higher life total, right? So I swing both my guys in, and I Javelin this. And the next turn, I play Golden Saint. Playing for the board. Playing for the board. Old school. This is fun. I like doing this sort of thing. New premium art, Golden Saint. Alternate art, by the way, is pretty gorgeous. I mean, I didn't buy the alternate card backs, but I'm a sucker for alternate art. Like, I can't help it. This is my kryptonite, right? Cool. So we'll get the Golden Saint down just in time. Apex Wolf. Good card. There we go. Let's get a couple of premium Saints on the board. And when they go marching in, we trade and establish board presence, which is nice. Now, they're going to try to probably push more damage. They're going to mummify. Interesting. It's not Singleton because we saw two of those things. Okay. Get a Prophecy. We did not get a Prophecy. We did get Golden Saint. But this has Drain, so we can't really race. Well, maybe we can. What if I put this here and swing? And trade into this. Because even though we don't have a lot of like huge stuff, we do have like some good stuff. And with my opponent out of drain, like we just got, medium-sized stuff. I don't imagine they go that big. This is going to get mummified too. Suppress. Okay. Okay, so we're going to break another rune here. Not a prophecy, which is a little disappointing. I can play Apex Wolf Dawnstar Healer. Seems good. Seems like this turned out to be the aggro match we were looking for. In before Trial of Flame or something like that wrecks me. Okay, looks like my opponent's had enough. Fair enough. And there we go. Alright. That was pretty good. We got a little orc werewolf thing there. And we'll be right back for a second one. Alright, we are back for a second game with Lifegain mid-range Crusader featuring Apex Wolves and Golden Saints and Dawnstar Healers. We're just hoping to queue into aggro decks. It's still early enough in the season that that's not an unreasonable, like, ask, right? So, hopefully, we get to do that. If you get, like, a pocket of aggro in whatever part of the ladder you're at, maybe give this deck a shot. So, estimated wait time is 55 seconds. That was kind of weird. Alright, let's do this. Sweet Osmanthus on Sorcerer. Okay. They have the ring. Sorcerer with the ring. Historically, quite dangerous. I'll keep the Rift thing. Okay, sweet. So, I think I play Brimmer Profiteer. And then they swing at me. And I play a Guard Rift thing. I thought about putting Mudcrab Merchant in the deck so I had occasionally something to do on turn 1. But the old Lifegain Crusaders that I built never did that, so.
May you walk on warm sands.
Yeah, may you also walk on warm sands. Cool. So, we will play this. And play a Guard Rift thing. Into which lane is up to for debate. Depends on what they do. A little Harpy. Cool. So we're going to abandon the field for now. Although first we're going to Rapid Shot this. And I think it's important to keep our Rift Thane strong. So we'll do that. So how do we get to Golden Saint range? That's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. Yeah, Firebolt this or something? Corrupted Shade. Corrupted Shade, okay. Well, take a ward off of that.
You won't foil my plan.
And I'll play another Boomer Profiteer.
There's always a plan.
Alright, we just need a good prophecy here. There's I think 22 in the deck.
You must be cleansed.
Okay. Fair enough. Not a prophecy. Not a prophecy. What is the move here then? How do I gain life? I could play a couple guards over here.
I'll profit from your death.
Let's drop this one before we swing.
I will push them back. I have no patience for fools. Death to the enemy. You won't foil my plan.
Greetings.
And I think we're going to be able to play Golden Saint next turn and gain a lot of life.
Mother of
I have to admit, the silencing on the Corrupted Shade I didn't see coming. These decks sometimes run Shadowfen Priest, sometimes don't. So they've already used all 3 ring charges. They're going to Shadowfen Priest my Lifegain guy. That's cool. So, yeah, the first of a couple of Golden Saints. Should do a good job of taking the board. There's obviously some anti-synergy with gaining a bunch of life and having a bunch of prophecy cards, but we're doing a pretty good job of just beating down. Second Golden Saint's going to, again, apply a lot of pressure. Yep. Yep. Cool. If we draw like a 3-drop, it may be better just to play Cloudress Illusionist. But being at 27 with them at 14, we have an equal number of resources. Yeah, it's just another Golden Saint. And then probably Cloudrest Hive Defender next turn. We know they have a dagger and 5 unknowns, right? We don't know anything else they've got. The Underworld Vigilante is here because we do need the charge stuff. Okay, so they're going to be able to strap 2 daggers, which is fine. We're going to hang out in the Shadow Lane the rest of the game. We have plenty of time here. And if they, I mean, like I said, we do have a high enough prophecy count that we might just start randomly winning the game. That is a problem. That is a problem. So it might be Hive Defender over there. You know what? I'm just gonna get this going.
Let none defile our temple.
This is gonna swing here. And that can swing into that. And it's not ideal, but then my Hive Defender comes down and kills them both. Gives us time to draw another Lifegain card. Yeah. Yep. Sure. This is what I like about what we're doing here, is that we're maintaining a high life total. Oh, Wraith of Sithis is super annoying. Maybe I don't care about that. This does screw up my curve a lot. And that thing just eats this. Although, you know what? It'll eat that too, so that seems fine. They could have the 3rd Dagger Lady. They could have Firebolt, Negation, stuff like that, but I think the later this goes, the better it is for us. I could be mistaken, but I'm not getting a ton of value off the Conjurer's Spirit, unfortunately. We're only running 2, so we don't have that many terrible top decks.
No longer the odds.
Sure, Dragontail Savior coming down as a beast. Yep. See that sweet prophecy. We never seem to hit our prophecies. Yep. Well, yeah, I did that in the wrong order. Alright, I'm going to need some prophecies. I'm going to need them. I got 7 on board.
Make your peace,
Yep.
dog.
Yep. Well, that was the worst draw on our deck. Yep. Not a single prophecy. What do we got? Black Worm Necromancer. Into the dagger thing? Okay.
I smell the stench of the living.
Well, we don't have lethal. 7. We're 2 off. Well, that's unfortunate.
There's nowhere they can hide. The hunter becomes the hunted. A little distraction might prove useful.
You fight like a child.
Greetings.
They have 5 over in this lane. We need a prophecy. That's really it.
Too late for you.
Thank you.
Let none
And that could give us lethal.
Out upon it.
See if they dig. Oh, no, wait, it can't because we already used our charge guy. Yeah. Well, we have lethal draws. We used all 3 rapid shots. It's really just Underworld Vigilante that matters. I'm ready. Yeah, catapult. Yep. Alright, Underworld Vigilante. That's lethal!
I shall end this destiny. You fight like a child.
Oh, that feels good, man. Feels good.
Blood and honor.
So the prophecies worked out. Alright.
Fought victory.
Well, it would be another aggro deck. Let's see how we... mid-range, I guess, is fair to say with that one. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, game 3. Sorcerer, mid-range, much harder to beat than Orc, Werewolf, Warrior, aggro thing. But the prophecies came in clutch. I mean, the plan was executed as the plan was intended to be executed, so I'm pretty excited about that. Control Mage, or Tempo Mage, or Action Mage, or Prophecy Mage, or Token Mage. I like Hive Defender against all mages. I like Conjurer's Spirit a lot, too, with a Broomer Profiteer. Action Mage.
Winds favor us.
Okay, well, I'm not optimistic about the future of my Broomer Profiteer. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do the same thing where I play a Guard Rift thing. And they got nothing, so... Cool. Now they might have an execute. That might be what they got. They could have gotten a lightning bolt. You know, a couple different things. Lightning bolt. Okay. Well, prophecy. We don't really seem to run any prophecies apparently. I don't think we start with that yet. I'll play Hive Defender. We are ahead in life now, which is relevant for Riftthane math. If they lightning bolted that to go face with the Abyssinian Navigator, I don't think they have an Ice Storm. Okay. We're going to play Conjurer's Spirit, Guard Riftthane. And now we're going to race. Oh, wait. I didn't think it used to work like that. But I am mistaken, so. Alright, Golden Saint's a good draw. These are both good draws. With Dawnstar Healer, we're pretty likely to be able to trigger this again anyway next turn. Executing my wolf. But what did he do? Alright, we're just going to push damage.
Blood and honor.
We saw 2 prophecies already, but I'm optimistic. And there we go. Up to 28 again. How are the Wolves? I mean, this is the first match they've been relevant. I think. Yeah. So this is some kind of burn deck, maybe? Or just Action Mage, I guess. Okay. Do you have another one of those? Because even if you do... Okay. Poor guy.
Let nothing through. Close.
Alright. And we'll play that for good measure. Still 28. You can kind of see why Moose isn't great though, right? Because like our plan is kind of to take some damage. Even though we are a life gain deck. There we go. This is working out pretty well.